Hello?
Yeah.
I'm Paulie Stags, and I live in South Philadelphia in a neighborhood called Whitman.
Wow.
And yeah, it's named after Walter Whitman, the famous comedian. He won Philly's Phunniest in 1783. At least according to the plaque on the bridge. I don't know if you guys seen it. You go by it pretty quickly. Because it's on a bridge. You guys walk on bridges like that? That's not a pedestrian bridge. But yeah, there's part of my neighborhood that's called Little Cambodia, okay? And most of you don't know that because you haven't gentrified it yet. I'm the first one there, okay? I'm gonna let you know how it goes. I'm thinking about becoming a Buddhist. I keep seeing these monks walking around everywhere, right? They get these shiny little bald heads. They're wearing these flowing orange togas or tunics. I don't know what they call them. I haven't asked them. They got on flip-flops all the time, or like Birkenstocks, man, or like Crocs, or like those North Face Crocs without the holes in them. You know, I think they're like cold weather Crocs, right? But you know, they look comfortable as fuck. And I don't think it has anything at all to do with enlightenment, not a bit. They're just not wearing a lot of clothes, guys. It's fucking hot out, man. Sign me up. Sounds like a good time. And I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about ancient Rome. Anyone ever heard of it? Yeah. They still have Rome, but it's just not ancient anymore. And Jim, they had a lot of gods and goddesses. Did you know that? And I'm not just talking about the planet ones either that everybody knows. They had, every time they conquered someone, they'd take their gods. They had two gods for your doorway alone, okay? One of them would keep it from squeaking, right? The other one would throw out your mother-in-law. It's a mother-in-law joke, right? That's pretty good. I always wanted to do one of those. You guys heard it here first. But yeah, man. They got to this point where you have to commemorate all these deities, and what they did was they had all these groovy pagan festivals, man. They were doing drugs, having orgies, animal sacrifice, ultimate frisbee. It was like Bonnaroo every fucking weekend, man. It got to this point where they actually had more of these groovy pagan festivals than work days, okay? Can you imagine if the mummers got that out of control? They'd be greasing the columns and arches trying to keep the plebs from climbing them. Like, hey, Flavius, could you please stop knocking the dicks off the marble statues? No, we haven't invented epoxy yet, you fuck! Jesus. So the establishment's getting pretty nervous, okay? And what they decide to do is they replace anything that's too groovy or too pagan with a church-sponsored social activity, okay? So instead of Bonnaroo, it's like this Knights of Columbus pancake breakfast. Now, I don't know about you, I love pancakes. Flapjacks, Johnnies, you call them whatever you want, man. It's a staple in my diet. But I also love psychedelic drugs and tasty tunes, man. Why can't we have them all together at the same time, you know? And give peace a chance, man. Yeah, and that's why we don't celebrate Christmas on the right day. Okay, it's a lot like Star Wars. Yeah, you following me? I got your attention now. Yeah. What do we say? We say, may the 4th be with you, right? That guy's, that's what that means. And also with you. And Star Wars actually came out on May 25th. And Jesus actually came out like sometime in the late summer or early fall. At least according to archaeologists, man. You know, it's a little different with Star Wars. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Disney is really good at making money. Who knew? Well, some guy down there figured out that a May the 4th be with you t-shirt's actually catchier than a May the 25th be with you t-shirt. And it's one less character to print. And we love that shit, man. Nobody ever thinks to mention that Walt himself is a cryogenically frozen, undead demon Nazi harvesting souls from the devil. It is a small world in here after all, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Paulie Stags. Thank you for coming out. Give it up for Cassandra.